Endorphinate is a compound that has several things in it, but essentially it's classified as an adaptogen. Most people don't know about this class of compounds called adaptogens. Almost all Ayurvedic herbs are adaptogens. And as the word implies, they help you adapt. Adapt to what? Adapt to stress. So anytime we have physical or psychological threat, then our body goes into what is called the stress response with increased levels of cortisol, which is a hormone that weakens the immune system and has other damaging effects. Adrenaline, which raises blood pressure, speeds up the heart rate. And between cortisol, adrenaline, all the other things that happen in the body, we essentially get an overreaction to the situation. And in one way or another, it increases inflammation in the body. So for thousands of years, many wisdom traditions have intuitively or otherwise created a science of herbology or herbs or combination of herbs that help people to modulate the effects of stress biologically. And there's a lot of work on this. Endorphinate was originally developed by Dr. Crain, who's a professor emeritus of neuroscience at Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York. He's actually over 90 years of age right now and doing very well in great health. And what he did is create a combination formula which has within it, other than some common things like B6, folate, and B12, and also something called L-theanine, which is an amino acid. In addition to that, it has ginkgo biloba and also ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a very well-known Ayurvedic herb. And the combination seems to work extremely well as an adaptogen. Dr. Crain and others now, Dr. Rudy Tanzi, who's a neuroscientist at Harvard, who's a collaborator with me on a new book called Superbrain. He and I have tried this and we find it very effective ourselves. So, we say that endorphinate is good for just introducing a state of calm, well-being, centered awareness. One of the formulas that we have is endorphinate PR, which has a little bit of willow bark extract, which is actually what aspirin is derived from. There's endorphinate AR, which is anxiety relief, and there's endorphinate CF, which is caffeine-free for those people who don't want even small amounts of caffeine. So overall, endorphinate helps in many situations. Helps in creating a sense of well-being, helps in reducing cravings, and as a result decreases weight in people who want to lose weight. Also, because it has a little bit of extract which is similar to the caffeine in coffee, and just a little bit in this combination, it increases the sense of energy and therefore may have an effect on memory. There's a lot of work on that as well that's happening right now. There's a lot of stuff out there on energy drinks which are extremely highly caffeinated and could be dangerous. There's a lot of people taking large amounts of coffee in order to keep their energy up. We feel very strongly, and this is not just me, it's Dr. Crain, who's the original developer of endorphinate, Dr. Rudy Tanzi I mentioned, at Harvard, that adaptogens are the future. And they're combinations, and therefore there's something called biosynergy. Biosynergy means that you use little amounts, but with the synergistic effect is much more holistic. And that's basically the intelligence in plants. Essentially, if you take pharmaceuticals are about one active ingredient. When you take one active ingredient, in a sense, the wisdom traditions would say you take the intelligence out, but you leave the wisdom behind. In natural substances and combinations of natural substances are wisdom-based rather than just reductionist science-based. I think adaptogens will be the future, and there will be a lot of them, a variety of them. But Endorphinate, which modulates the endorphin system in the body, is definitely one of the ones that I've used and my friends have used, and a lot of our people, we're getting about more than 80% people saying that they have found enormous benefit from them. And we're distributing them through the Chopra Center as well.